Hey there, and welcome to episode 3 of Practice Your Positive Daily, the podcast. When's the last time you played a game? Anything, a board game, tic-tac-toe, see if I can throw the socks in the laundry basket. When's the last time you played a sport? Did you play a sport? You still do recreational sports, go to the gym, take a run, hop on your bike. Think about those times. Think about the times that you play sports or games, whether it's professional, amateur, or just goofing off at home. I know when I play sports, when I play games, they are just, it is a magical thing. There is something so special about sports and games and humans. It just brings out the best characteristics. It's like this big analogy for life's human drama, the challenges, the victories, the close calls, the rooting for each other. We just had the Olympics. I love the Olympics. Mostly, I just love the community. I love that when we go out, suddenly it's like, oh, did you see that shot putter or pole vaulter? Like, these are not, these aren't people we normally know or talk about, but suddenly we're all invested in this athlete and the training and the time they put in. It's just phenomenal. This is why I think, you meet somebody and they still talk about, playing high school football or, oh, I went to wrestling state championship, 30 years ago, 20 years ago. There's something about sports and games that just bring out our best. And I love that. And I love that as an analogy for practicing our mindset. There's something about that we understand. We understand that even though we go into games, we go into competition, we go into the gym, wherever we go with the best intentions to do our best. But there are days where there's other things going on. There's days where I don't make my goals. There's days where I lose. There's a day I might get hurt. And yet we show up again and again. And so why can't we do that for our own mindset? We look at athletes and you think, geez, right? Like Serena Williams. I could learn to play tennis, but geez, I will never be at Serena Williams level, right? Practice won't get me everywhere. And I get that objection with sports, but with your mindset, any increase, I would argue, any increase in being more positive, and I talked last episode about, right, the friends that positivity brings along, joy, calm, peace, resilience. I would argue that any uptick in your level of positivity has an effect on your life that is worth it. There's no championship of positivity. You can start a podcast and talk about it like I am. That'd be great. But there's no championship and there's no barrier. Wherever you are with your natural ability, your support system, what you did last week, last month, last year, who you were then, all of that we can suspend while we're practicing. Practicing also gives us that grace, right? It's a little bit more active than trying. I know when I say I try to, it usually kind of feels like I already know I won't. I tried to stick to my budget this month, but I didn't, right? Or whatever. And I think practicing lets you know that you're actively engaged in this. I am working on this. I realize there's more I could do. And you know what? When I practice, when I play a sport, when I play a game, when I practice my positive and things don't go my way, it's okay. I'll get them tomorrow. It's not me, right? I'm not a failure. It's not shameful. I just need more practice. And that really is the growth mindset. We're going to talk more about this, but that growth mindset is going to be key. We all have it. Maybe we just need to dust it off, stretch it out, and get it back in shape. But this is getting us in that growth mindset. And so, really, today, the message is use the sports, the game analogy, any way that you like to play, any way that it makes sense. If you hate sports and you're not into that, think about practicing anything, right? An instrument, crocheting, tying your shoes. We've all practiced and gotten better. And then the other thing that I love about comparing our mindset to a sport or a game or even our own fitness is this idea that, in team sports, what matters first is that you optimize your individual performance, right? You need to be a good individual player. Soccer, basketball, whatever. You need to be a good individual player. Your teammates won't carry you if you are terrible. So you need to work yourself. But then once you get to a certain level and once you're able to master your own performance, how amazing, how beautiful is it when we connect with other people in a team sport? Think about the last time you played a team sport. Yeah, maybe corporate softball for work or something, or you were at a bowling league, or you were just goofing off and playing something at home. Think about how you interact with your teammate. Isn't there a certain zest you have for other people when you know they're on your same team and you know you're all going toward that same goal? Think about the communication we do on teams. It's open, it's honest, it's action oriented. It might be critical, but it's critical for your good and for the good of the goal. Think about all those things. Think about what we can do then if we as individual players in the big game of life optimize our individual positivity performance, and then, oh wow, we hook up with a bunch of other people doing the same thing. Amazing, right? So that's it. Get off the bench. Stop skipping PE. We got work to do, people. There's great things. There's great things out there for us. There's great things out there for you. They're right around the corner. And so today is get in the game. Tell yourself today, commit to yourself today that you are worth it. Your life is worth it. Your world is worth it. The impact you can make on those people and the world around you is worth it. It is worth showing up. It is worth getting in the game. So believe you can and get in the game. And now, baby, hey, you got me. We're on the same team, babe. Same team. Can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Thanks for coming to the Positivity Gym. Get in the game.